Now we're going to Port Hope. Why we're going to Port Hope, we'll tell you in the car. This video is sponsored by ZHIYUN, and specifically the ZHIYUN Crane M3, which we are shooting this entire video with today. When we were in the office and we were thinking, what the heck are we gonna shoot that isn't a really boring review in office, taking some boring test footage? And you know what? I'm just like tired of doing comparisons. I feel like we've kind of overdone them at this point. So there is this thing called guest wear trips. And basically, you can pay for these little like day excursions, and they plan out a trip for you that is near where you live, and they will mail you these little itineraries. And what you can do is you can open like each envelope right before you go to the next location. It's kind of like a scavenger hunt, or like, but you're not collecting anything. Anyways,
experiences and moments.
Experiences, moments, fun, which is what we wanted to give you. So I bought one literally this morning, and because we couldn't get it mailed to us with the fancy package, I put it on my phone. We're literally spontaneously going on this little road trip to Port Hope. That is our first stop, and we're gonna film this entire day, this entire vlog on the Crane M3, show you guys a little bit of what it's all about. This is the day.
Yeah.
This is the jour.
Use the gimbal as we're supposed to use the gimbal.
Use the gimbal as we're supposed to use the gimbal, which is to vlog, because this gimbal is supposed to be, you know, great for vlogging. So here we are. What does it look like? Like this. Hi, Josh. It has this little light right here, so if you're doing interviews, you can turn that on. Can we turn this on easily to show the kids at home what it looks like? Whoa. And that's just the beginning, guys. We have an hour and 11 minutes to our first destination. Funtivities. It's gonna be a good day. And I dragged Chris here because I needed a companion.
I wasn't asked to come along.
He was voluntold.
Is this cute Walton? Street, yeah.
This is the historic street in Port Hope where there are a bunch of old heritage homes. Right, Chris?
There's crazy cookies sold over there.
Port Hope is a higher per capita rate of preservation buildings than any other town or city in Canada. That's it. This looks like
place needs its claim to fame, eh? And it's always so random. We have the most stray dogs under 2 years of age that are from Nicaragua.
And in Azores, it's like we have more cows than people.
We have more cookies per square foot than the average place. All right, so I got looped into Lizzie's video today. She was like, you're coming, right? You're coming. Come to my video. So I'm in Port Hope hanging out with my wife. It's just not a bad thing. I just have a lot of work to do.
Wow, try not to sound so happy about it.
I just got a lot of work to do. I'm as busy as you are.
Look where we are. Mug in existence on planet Earth. It was the last one they had. There were no more. My take no bullshit mug.
That is you.
Super cute shop. We just happened to go in when the owner was working, and so she told us a little bit about the shop. It is named after her family farm, and everything artisanal, she said, is made by her father. So I think that's super cool. And she handpicks all the clothing. It's got vintage clothes, it's got candles, super cool stuff. And I ended up finding a pair of jeans that fit me, which is great. We're getting burgers.
Is it open? Yeah.
It says open.
It's so funny when you're like, you go in, you ask, like, can I film in here? And then like, boomers are always like, it's all about content these days. Everything's a piece of content. Is that what it is? Yeah.
So we've arrived at our next stop. We just had some awesome lunch and we're at this really cool abandoned church. There was actually a fire here recently, so it's a little smoky, but there's a cemetery back there that we're gonna go explore in a second. But what we're noticing about this gimbal and some of the coolest features about it is, first of all, just how light it is. Like, I can hold it with one arm, and this isn't hard to do at all. It's holding a mirrorless camera right now. Granted, you do have to, we tested it with some larger lenses. Doesn't quite work with those, but we've just got my little Samyang 18mm lens on it right now. But we tested it with the iPhone yesterday. That was fantastic. You can put action cameras on this. So, so far it's been pretty easy, pretty chill vlogging with this, and it's not really getting in the way of us just having fun shooting. Right, Josh? You're usually the one with this today. So we thought we're just gonna kind of play around because this whole road, hold on, this road behind us is really cool. It's really spooky, so we might do some like chase shots with the car. We might do like a little spooky sequence in the graveyard over there. I don't know. Chris,
yo,
are you gonna be our driver?
Yep, let's go.
Let's film some chase stuff. So we shot a little bit with a mirrorless. It is a tiny camera, but let's be honest, this is a tiny gimbal meant for an even tinier camera. So we're gonna throw my phone on this. We'll take some similar footage of the car driving by. We'll go shoot our spooky tombstone sequence and we'll see how this handles a phone. Looks great on a phone.
Nice. Cemetery?
Cemetery. My personal opinion, this was made for a phone. Can it handle a mirrorless? Yes. But like probably like for your interview type of stuff, yes, it can handle it well because this is what the motors were made for. But the second you're dropping it low, it definitely struggles. We'll see later when I throw warp on it, whether it kind of evens out some of that shake or not. Look at that. You can go pretty far away with this thing. Are you rolling? That's actually pretty impressive. Okay, welcome to East Beach in Port Hope. If you're wondering what the heck this is the microphone that comes with the M3 kit. I feel like this setup is perfect for if you want to do interviews because you could turn on the light that's built into it and you can just walk around, talk to people any time of the day. You're ready to go. But for this instance, I'm just gonna wrap up some of my final thoughts about this gimbal. And in this hilarious setup. This gimbal has a very ergonomic design. You can reach for a lot of these controls with your first finger and your thumb. So to control the brightness of the light, to control the tilt of the actual gimbal. It's all super accessible. It's got a 1.22-inch screen as well. So it's very small, but you can still manage to tap it with your thumb and your finger, but it really suits the design, the small design of this gimbal. Walk with me. It also has this extension on the bottom that once you attach it, you can also take it off as well. It allows you to use this microphone. It would also allow you to control the camera from the app on your phone. And if you're using like an A7 series or an A6600 camera, you can actually control the start and stop record on your camera from the gimbal as well, which I think is pretty cool. So it's honestly, in my opinion, a very entry-level gimbal, but if you have a mirrorless camera, you can still use it to some extent. And if you're in the phone gimbal realm, you can definitely use this gimbal. It is great. We had a lot of fun with it. We did shoot some pretty footage. Thought someone was behind me. Turns out it's just seagulls. And now let's get some pretty B-roll. Beach roll. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. Thanks, ZHIYUN. Goodbye. Hey! It's a loud seagull.